The presidency has said that the federal government is studying activities at 4 of the nation's land borders, which were reopened last week, adding that the borders may be closed again if there is any trouble or cause for concern. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, has assured Nigerian students that academic activities in public universities will resume in January 2021. Ngige's assurance followed the outcome of the federal government's negotiation with the leadership of ASU at last Thursday's meeting. The minister said parties will be back at the negotiating table on Tuesday to resume discussions on the special assignments given to both sides at the last meeting. ASU National President Biodun Ogunyemi said the union will respond to the minister's assurance tomorrow, Wednesday. At number 9, a group of policemen stripped a bus driver identified as Emenike naked on Monday over alleged refusal to pay bribe around Agada George area, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The drivers in the area were said to have lamented the repeated harassment by task force and policemen as they protested against the harassment of Emenike. The driver's welfare chairman, Bestman Chide, narrated that a policeman demanded bribe from the driver, but the latter refused to offer the money. The cop reportedly entered Emenike's vehicle and told him to drive towards the police. On their way, the policeman started hitting him with a baton and fought for the control of the steering with the young man. After the driver stopped the vehicle, some policemen came and started beating the driver, stripped him naked, and vandalized his vehicle. At number 8, the Ebonyi State government said on Monday that DSS has begun investigation into the alleged cache of arms and ammunition in the popular building materials market in Abakaliki. Roots TV had reported that the market was sealed off by security operatives last Thursday, following information that arms and ammunition was brought into the market by some miscreants in the state. Briefing journalists at the end of an enlarged State Security Council meeting at the new government house Abakaliki, the State Commissioner for Internal Security and Border Peace, Stanley Okoromega, noted that 9,000 live cartridges were recovered from the market. He added that the owner of the shop where the arms were discovered has been arrested alongside other suspects. At number 7, the governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, announced his COVID-19 status on Monday night, saying he tested negative after subjecting himself to repeated tests. The governor disclosed this on his official Twitter handle. Tambuwal had announced last week that he was going into self-isolation due to his close physical contact with personalities who tested positive for COVID-19 during his recent official trips. In an update on Monday, he said all his test results came out negative. At number 6, Nigeria and Jamaica has launched direct flights linking the two countries. The spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ferdinand Nwoye, made this known in a statement on Tuesday titled Nigeria and Jamaica Launch Inaugural Direct Flights. The statement partly read, as part of the activities to commemorate 50 years of good bilateral relations between the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Republic of Jamaica, an inaugural direct flight Air Peace departed from Lagos and has landed in Montego Bay on Monday, 21st December 2020. On the inaugural flight were the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, senior Nigerian government officials as well as members of organized private sector. The delegation was received at the Sangster International Airport, Montego Bay by the Minister of Transportation of Jamaica, Robert Montague, and other top Jamaican government officials. At number 5, the House of Representatives has said it will take disciplinary measures against the leader of the People's Democratic Party caucus in the House, Honorable Kingsley Chinda, for calling for the impeachment of President Muhammadu Buhari. During plenary on Monday, the House Majority Leader, Ado Doguwa, said Chinda was not representing the position of the PDP caucus of the House as he claims, but is acting alone. Chinda, however, faulted the measure, saying that the threat is a call for sanctioning all Nigerians. The PDP leader had on December 7th called on Nigerians to compel their representatives to commence impeachment process against the president. Though some PDP members also weighed in, cautioning the House against punishing Chinda for calling for Buhari's impeachment over his alleged failure to secure the nation. They described the impeachment call as not only constitutional, but represents the opinion of the caucus and the party. At number 4, the military says troops of Operation Hadarin Daji have again rescued 10 victims kidnapped by bandits at Yenyewa village in Zamfara State following a tip-off. The coordinator, Defense Media Operations, Major General John Enenche, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday in Abuja. Enenche said the troops had responded to a distress call on bandits' activities in the area on December 20th and engaged them accordingly. According to him, troops overwhelmed the criminals with superior firepower and forced them to abandon 10 kidnapped victims before fleeing. At number 3, a former Minister of State for Education and former National President of Association of Nigerian Authors, Professor Jerry Agada, has died. He died at about 8 a.m. on Tuesday at the Federal Medical Center in Makurdi from a brief illness after being hospitalized for over 1 week. Agada was 68 years old until his death and chairman of Benue State Civil Service Commission. At number 2, on Tuesday morning, an angry mob set 2 armed robbers ablaze in Sokoto, Upper Council area of Delta State, barely a week after setting an armed robber ablaze and lynching another to death in the state. The alleged criminals, a gang of 4, were lynched along Sokoto Road around 7 a.m. after beginning operations at about 2 a.m. Details of the incident were unclear as of press time, but the suspects were said to have raped a pregnant woman and stolen an undisclosed sum of money and mobile phones in the course of their operation. 2 of the suspects reportedly made away with some of the stolen items, while the other 2 were caught and burnt. Finally, at number 1, the presidency has said that the federal government is studying activities at 4 of the nation's land borders, which were reopened last week, adding that the borders may be closed again if there is any trouble or cause for concern. The Senior Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, said this on Tuesday while speaking on Channels Television's Politics Today program. On December 16, the federal government had ordered the immediate reopening of the Seme border in Lagos State, Ilela border in Sokoto State, Megatari border in Jigawa State, and Mfun border in Cross River State. Speaking on Tuesday, Shehu complained about Nigeria's neighbors not cooperating with the country to curtail the entry of bandits and small weapons, which he claimed were powering the insecurity in Nigeria. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.